Oh, Shawn!
Cinema Wasteland.
Oh, this guy. You excited, Craig? You ready to see some Ken Kish? This is how you christen a room. When you oh shit. Spaghetti omelet. That guy right here. Craig, what are you eating right now?
Thanks.
What's that?
Hot sauce or
Yes,
anything?
please.
Oh yeah, hot sauce please, yeah. Nice bacon right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have a sign out here.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. This is the Big Egg. Age. No! Alright, Shawn, where are we at right now?
We're downtown Cleveland. Is this downtown? I don't know what this is. We're in Cleveland.
I know what this is. That is freaking awesome. We got the cooler.
I buy that.
Let's look around and then we'll come back.
Herbs. Urban herbs. I'm sure no one's getting it. But that's what everyone.
We need help, man.
Oh, I'm buying that for the room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
We're definitely Joe Harbor.
Matt, would you grill that on the 4th of July?
I don't know how to bring her tongue.
Fresh jowl.
Chop it up and throw it on the grill. Yep. That's what we
Oh my God, there's more.
You got 10 of them? You got 10 of them?
You like the rabbit?
Craig, you told me red snapper was another word for pussy.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. It's Wilbur. Craig, what do you think of this place?
It's a good thing that we ate before we came here.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you. I didn't drive this time. Oh, my arms are tired.
I usually put totally unless you have some other quote that you... Okay.
That's fine.
Well, he doesn't want to be in the picture, so this is his PJ with Linda.
There you go.
See anything else?
Oh! Oh! No! Oh, Lordy!
Sweet potato fries, Jamie.
What are we watching, Shawn?
Up. Pixar's Up. That's all I got.
Oh, this guy's got something here.
Ik ben een kijker. Het was eerlijk dan, maar de einzige chance die ik gegeven werd. Verveelde midden, intelligentie enzovoort dank. Eine brillante.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh! Oh, I'm gonna come!
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Who in the hell is sober? Yeah, we didn't think so. Welcome to Wasteland.
Wrong film room. To be sober.
I don't know. I haven't known sober since 14. Getting the Tivita. A few years ago, we were sitting at this exact same little spot in the room, introducing Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. Tonight, we're doing a new Kitten's other film, introduce Up, Russ Meyer's Up, the first one she did, which surprisingly was, I found really sad about that, is did they shoot that silent and overdub, not let you?
No, I had to learn all those lines and say all that stuff, but I had a very heavy Mexican accent.
So they overdubbed your voice.
And I've lost it since I worked.
Yeah, which I thought was very funny because I'm like, you had to, obviously you mouth the words.
My feelings were hurt. You don't know how I felt.
I do imagine how you felt.
I kicked his balls for it. No, I actually licked them.
Well, some of you may or may not know, Kit and Russ were actually, an item for quite a while.
I know, he was a perv.
Actually, I used to run a video store, and I would call Russ for movies, and we'd just talk. And he'd always pick up the phone, and he was like, for some odd reason, he always would pretend he wasn't him to people. But for me, he was always like, well, I can. And so I think we just hit it off, and I actually liked Russ. And we'd just talk and tell funny stories, and I'd send him hundreds of dollars, so I know that's why he liked me.
He liked you, yes.
One time I asked Russ why he wanted like $100 for a videotape, and he says, "I'm a fucking millionaire. I don't need your money. I don't buy the tapes."
What does that mean?
Oddly, it just made me respect him that more. It means he didn't give a damn if I bought them or not. They were $100, and that's what you paid if you wanted them. So I thought that was very funny.
I know, he always used to tell me, how does it feel to fuck a millionaire? I go, okay.
Same as it feels to fuck a poor guy, actually.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
How did you ever go about that? How did you meet Russ Meyer?
I was stripping at a place called the Classic Cat.
Nice.
And he had just finished doing Super Vixen. And the girl that was the star, she told him about me. So he came to see me. So when he walked by, I rubbed my titties on his back. And he says, "You're going to be in my next picture."
And if you ever met Russ, that's all it took.
That's right.
Yeah, so Up was your first film with him.
Yes, and I was very much afraid of the camera and him.
And well, Russ was one of them guys. He used to like shots like, on a mattress with nothing but springs. He put you in trees and.
Yes, and it's going up my ass.
Yeah, exactly. You need to look gorgeous, you need to be naked, and you need to sit in a tree.
And then there was a rattlesnake in the water, and he says, "Just go in." I go, "What?"
You're larger than that. That's what I was going to say. What do you remember most about we'll talk about Up right now. So what do you remember? What was the worst thing that happened on Up?
The worst thing that happened, I couldn't fake an orgasm. I said, "I don't know how to fake an orgasm." He goes, "Are you kidding me?" I go, "No." So the guy, I had to sit on the leading man's face to have a real orgasm. And that's when I'm in the bushes. I'm actually getting eaten out.
No.
I couldn't fake it.
Damn, I missed my call. Where was Vegas when I was young? So the worst experience is probably one of your best experiences on the same film.
Well, the thing is, I was married. And,
Shawn, talk to me about Russ Meyer's Up. What'd you think?
Yeah, I can see why they call it Up.
Why?
Because I'm sure there were a lot of things.
Oh, it's sleepy time for this man.
Yeah. You see clause 2? Yeah. Is that midnight submarine? Yeah, this is a submarine. Is that midnight trolley car? Yes, this is a trolley car. Submarine, trolley car. I try. Isn't it?
Craig, watch your step there. And
we're not really doing a panel. Actually, Richard Keel just said that what he'd like to do is perform Arch Hall Jr.'s songs from EGOT.
I'll lip sync to you doing it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, we have
one thing we have this show is lots of mics. Everyone can have a mic. We're shy here, so a lot of times we're sharing mics.
Congratulate you on that big crowd here. It's really good.
Yeah, well, it's our usual crowd actually. So you know, these are all regular. Wasteland's like family. It's these people are the greatest fans ever. I don't think they should sit here and clap for us as much as they should clap for how good they make me look. But now that that's up, now that we've got up here and stroked ourselves for a while, we can get on with this. Hey Art, how about you? You got something to kick this off with?
Well,
or you like me to
first off, not to keep with introductory remarks, I mean, each of these fine actors has such a long body of work that in 45 minutes we can't really...
Is that supposed to be a joke? Long body of work, right?
So we can't cover everyone's entire career. So we're going to...
Yeah.
that guy's head.
we're gonna hit on some high points.
Oh, wow.
And you know, do we start with Bond or do we end with Bond?
Yeah, well, how about we work it? How about we work it in there?
Yeah, Bond never ends.
Yeah. I'll start. How about I start? I got one.
Okay.
I actually have some questions here. I'll start with Richard Keel question. Now I know you did some TV work to start out, you know, your career, but your first feature film was actually EGOT. Was it not?
Very close, but yeah, it was one of the first.
Okay. Now, you know, how did that ever come about? Like, how did that roll?
Well, I met an actor named Buck Maffey, who ended up doing a cameo in a Klondike that I was in, where I played the bare-knuckle fighter. It's called Bare Knuckles and Bagpipes, and he was interviewed by Arch Hall Sr. For a movie called Striganza, which was about a guy that lived on an island who drank the blood of virgins, and it kept him young, you know. And I think it was Arch Hall's sort of little dream world there. But anyway, he could tell I was sort of put off by the movie because I went out to see him and meet him because Buck, he weighed about 400 pounds, this other guy, and he didn't feel like he could do all the physical stuff. So I went out to meet Arch Hall, and he started telling me about this guy on this island who drank the blood of virgins. Yeah. So I had this other idea, he said, about a caveman who comes into modern day society, and it's kind of humorous, and you know, I kind of brightened up a little bit with that one, and so we did it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a natural fit, though, you know. For
well, you know what? He had an arcade. He had a lot of real estate investments, and right there in Burbank, right on Olive Avenue, he had an arcade of little offices and
a little studio.
Yeah, a little studio, and there was like a little office that was for rent, and it was $65 a month, including electricity and water. And it, you know, it didn't have any bathtub or shower, but it had a little sink. You know, you could do sponge baths in. And so I rented that from him, and we ended up taking my rent out with EGOT. And I moved into a place with a kitchen and everything.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
But that was kind of nice. The little studio was there, and you were able to rent a little room, and you didn't have to go far for the shoot.
Well, no, we shot out in Palm Springs.
Oh, okay. So he just made extra money renting everything.
Rock and roll, Shawn.
And of course, my partner in crime, ultra-violent magazine guard editor. Hi, ladies. Hello. Every time I walk by today, you're busy and there's someone at your table. I don't know. I just kind of wave.
Yay! Hi, you guys.
I just kind of go, well, they're doing fine if there's someone in front of them. What in the world was that?
That was an odd noise.
I didn't do it.
Welcome to the Life and Times of Day Young and PJ Souls panel here at Cinema Wasteland. But you can go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask, Dave, Rock and Roll High School, we're starting with you because it was your first film, was it not?
It was.
Now, being your first film and sort of a Roger Corman production, you were thrust into the make this movie, and how many days was that shoot?
21?
21, although yeah, I did a commentary with Roger Corman, and he told me it was 16, so I said,
No.
No, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
somebody told me.
I actually thought it was 18, but okay. Anyway, and where in there lies the truth. But yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, 21 days though is actually a pretty good time for Corman. Remember, you know, Little Shop of Horrors was shot in about 40 hours. So.
Well, weren't you cast very last minute, Dave?
Yes, I was. I was the last one cast. I was cast on a Friday, and we started shooting on a Monday.
So
they had not found Kate Rambeau. Can you believe it? They couldn't find someone vanilla enough.
Well, you probably don't notice time and time again, you girls made a 3-day pass of the shows. You're sitting there ready to blow something up. If you haven't noticed them on everybody's 3-day pass.
Okay, there we go. They needed the Midwestern touch, which I am.
Yes.
There we go.
Michigan, right.
McAllen.
Well, that even by Corman standards, that's pretty quick to be cast in a movie. So what was that process? Why'd you get cast at the last minute?
Well, PJ might know more than I do. I just know that they probably hadn't found the role yet.
I think, they were looking for Riff Randall. I know Rosanna Arquette was going to beat me up if she didn't get the part. But she was pretty adamant that she had the part. In fact, the last audition I went to, which was the 3rd time I had been there, she was sitting there and saying, well, why are you here? And I said, I think I'm up for the role of Riff Randall. She goes, oh no, I had that part. So that was a little odd. And then, Roger Corman, I met him, and he said, just make your hair a little more blonde, and you got the part. So I knew it was mine, so I walked past Rosanna on my way out. I didn't say anything.
Nice.
You had already done Carrie and Halloween, right?
Let's see. Yes, had done Carrie and Halloween.
I don't know that Halloween was actually out yet, though. I mean, Carrie was released, and they had probably seen Carrie. I think Halloween probably hadn't yet.
I think Alan said that he had seen me in Halloween, so I don't know how he had, but it's possible it was out. But it wasn't really popular when it first came out. So.
Halloween had a slow burn. I mean, it was word of mouth that made that film. I mean, like, somebody saw it. It did get great reviews, so somebody saw it, told a friend, and before you know it, theaters were packed. And it was back in the day where a movie didn't show up on Friday and leave the next Friday. It was, if it made money, it stayed in the theater.
Yeah, but getting back to the casting, I think really, Alan had a window there from Roger. If you can get this movie made in the next 10 minutes, then you can make it. So in terms of casting for Kate, and then really we shot on Monday, and the first scene we did was we're best friends and we're in the bedroom. Yeah. That was our opening scene, and then my opening scene with the Ramones was in the bedroom. So, hey, hi, this is the Ramones. Take off your clothes.
You watch the film, the chemistry between you two as friends is good.
It's amazing.
So for me, for being cast so quick and blammo, it worked real well.
It's called acting.
Yes. Well, that's what he's saying there.
No, but I think that
and that's called putting your foot in your mouth.
Actually,
and then when we first met.
Actually, PJ was like played the character. I mean, she was like a big sister to me, because this is my first movie I'd ever done. Here I was showing up. So the fact that I was working 18 hours and being like totally, abused as an actor, I thought, oh God, isn't this fun? This is so great. Wait until you get on a big budget movie.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, what was it like going from Carrie with Brian De Palma was, studio film, and then Carpenter's wasn't really, but, it was very professional. And then all of a sudden, blammo, into Corman country. How was that?
Well, because Alan Arquette really knew what he was doing, so we didn't.
I wanted to ask about, let's say, since you all made a lot of great movies in the 70s, like, some of the best punk rock came out in the 70s, and then it kind of went downhill, and now it's mostly hardcore. Are you all still into punk rock? And also,
Black Nerd.
Some of the best slasher movies came out in the 70s, and, John Carpenter, he didn't really mean to create this puritanism with the killers, with Halloween. So, what do you all think happened?
Shawn, did you carpet up?
Yeah, I did. I had a sandwich.
Craig, what did you do? Nothing! Oh, the melt.
Sean's got a crap it out now.
Nay!
With the door, like, use a better camera. Use this camera.
Ah!
Cinema Wasteland 2012. Good time.
He's kind of wasted over here. No, no, no! Yeah! No, can he?
I can't zoom in on this. Oh, you don't have
to. What is she doing?
She's crushing cans with her vagina.
Oh, nice. It's gonna hurt.
There's such a big circle growing.
I love attention.
Recycle, everybody. Do it again. Let's do it, tall boy.
I'm going to spill some of my beer. Shooting video of everyone and what they think of the convention. What is your opinion on this Cinema Wasteland horror convention? A quick interview of anyone out here about the Cinema Wasteland show.
Real quick.
Yeah, okay. What was your opinion of today's show?
I thought it was a really good show. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst.
What was your all-time favorite thing?
My all-time favorite.
What's up, homeboy? How you doing?
Alright! 1994!
What was everyone's favorite thing about the show?
Favorite thing about the show?
Yeah, what's your number one thing?
I don't know. I think this guy has a pizza.
What was your opinion of this year's show?
I like it.
Yeah.
This is my third, and it's a fun reality escape for 3 days.
Okay. Now, what was your opinion of the whole Matt Oakes ordeal when Matt Oakes fell on the ground and started crying?
No, I wasn't here for that.
You weren't here for okay.
I'm one day.
Oh, okay. Did you see the video presentation of Craig Sorensen?
No,
you didn't miss that? Okay. I guess it was like some graphic movie where a man's penis was cut off and the actor, Craig Sorensen, literally ate like a cow dick or something like that. Excuse me, wanted to get a quick interview. What did you think of this year's Cinema Wasteland show?
This year's Cinema Wasteland was fucking fantastic, darling. Good time.
Yeah.
Definitely good time.
What would you say is the worst thing about Cinema Wasteland?
Cinema Wasteland?
The worst thing.
I wish there was more people to experience
I really didn't like all the horror stuff.
Oh, you did?
I dig the horror stuff.
Oh, okay.
The horror stuff. I don't really like scary movies, so that was
I love scary movies.
What is your both of you? What is your all-time favorite movie?
Well,
Morning time, Shawn.
Hi. Good morning.
You ready? Shawn. The man is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Shawn's gay pose.
what would you like on here? Do you want your name or do you want Craig? Thank you. Here you go. You're very welcome.
There you go. Hold it up, Craig. Oh,
yeah.
Very nice. Final shot. We're going
Goodbye,
away.
Wasteland. Till next time.
Say goodbye to the black shirt people. There it is. There it is. That is. All right, Shawn, say goodbye.
Bye.
Must pay the price. For those of you who want to taste the